Ladies and gentlemen, your headlines for this Martin Luther King Day, Monday, January 15, 2018. Three ways that Dr. King speaks to us today from CNN. He is an environmental hero. Former Attorney General Eric Holder speaking back in 2011. He said Dr. King helped plant the seeds for what would become our nation's now thriving environmental justice movement. He was a socialist also, before it was cool. There was a time in American politics when calling someone a socialist was not a good thing. Well, not anymore, at least for many younger Americans who are developing a distrust for capitalism. One of the most popular politicians in recent times, this from CNN, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, a self-described democratic socialist. Dr. King for universal health care. He also was for education, a guaranteed annual income, and the nationalization of some industries. He never let political disagreement turn nasty. While many black leaders, including Malcolm X, had unfavorable things to say about Dr. King, there was no record of King making a personal or petty attack on Malcolm X or any other black leaders who criticized him. Other headlines today: Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has accused the United States of destabilizing the world, airing a list of grievances over the President Donald Trump foreign policy in his administration. He dedicated the opening of his annual press conference today to castigating the U.S., which is expected to soon issue a fresh round of sanctions against Russia over its interference in the 2016 elections. Russia has long denied meddling in the vote. President Trump, with a quiet but strong support of congressional Republican leaders, has rejected the lone bipartisan proposal on the table to address the expiring Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. Rookie running back Leonard Fournette ran for 109 yards and 3 scores. Blake Bortles threw for 214 yards and a key fourth-quarter touchdown as the Jaguars stunned the Steelers and silenced the Heinz Field crowd with a 45-42 win. Big Ben saying he plans to return next year. Despite an interception and a fumble, did just about everything a quarterback could do to advance his team in the postseason, passing for 469 yards and a franchise record 5 postseason touchdown passes. Antonio Brown proving why he's the best in the game, returning from his calf injury, 7 catches, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Le'Veon Bell, very important to this team's future, had 155 total offensive yards and 2 touchdowns. Jacksonville now facing New England on the road next Sunday at 3:05. The late game next Sunday will be Minnesota at Philadelphia at 6:40. And by the way, tonight on Pratte Monday night, Greg Diolis, Bob Dvorak, 9 o'clock hour, everything that is the NFL. The Vikings earned the right for a hard-fought 29-24 win over New Orleans to advance, despite a stellar performance from Drew Brees, who threw 3 touchdowns. Case Keenum again was a rock for Minnesota, throwing for 318 yards and a score. Stephon Diggs catching the ball. He was huge yesterday for the Vikings. He had 6 catches for 137 yards and a score. The Pens, folks, were winners. After 3 periods of hockey, 5-2 over the Rangers, and they have a couple of days off as they head to the West Coast. They'll drop the puck against Anaheim Wednesday night at 10 Eastern. You can watch it on the NBC Sports Network. Patton Kizzire, through a playoff, defeated James Hahn, ladies and gentlemen, at the Sony Open on the PGA Tour. So that's it for your headlines on this Martin Luther King Monday. Enjoy your holiday, and don't forget Pratte Monday night. We'll start at 7 with the Allegheny Health Network program Medical Frontiers. Tonight's topic with Dr. Pfeiffer, Parkinson's disease. Join us on Intercom Communications News Radio 1020 KDKA. Good afternoon.